warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good morning, or maybe good afternoon, or maybe good night. It depends on when you are watching this video. Before begin the presentations, let me introduce myself. My name is Indah Khairunisa from class 3C of English Education Department, Faculty of Education and Teacher Training in Galuh University. Ladies and gentlemen, in this good occasion, I would like to share about the whole materials of instructional design that was given by the lecturer in this 6th semester, and I will summarize it in then I made a PowerPoint to help bring a clear presentations. I would like to bring this presentation using two languages, in English and bahasa. Jadi supaya materinya dapat lebih mudah untuk dipahami. Okay, and then I'm going to deal with some aspects of the subject. The first one, you can see the slide. The first one is instructional design. The second one is lesson planning, and then Merdeka Belajar, syllabus, assessment in teaching and learning process, teachers administrations, taxonomy Bloom, kecakapan abad 21, and then the last one is gerakan literasi sekolah atau GLS. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's move to the next slides. It is about instructional designs itself. So what is instructional design? Instructional design is the practice of creating instructional experiences which make the acquisition of knowledge and skill more efficient, effective, and appealing. Why do you have to learn instructional design? Instructional design is a powerful tool, and it's not just for instructional designers. ID is an approach that helps e-learning developers, trainers, and of course instructional designers create effective and efficient learning experiences for learners of all ages. Instructional design or instructional method are kinds of instructional ways or activities used to guide the facilitations of learning in each phase of the instructional process. There are hundreds of variations. Examples are lectures, case studies, journals, blogs, storytelling, peer feedback, quiz, performances, brainstorming, video tapping, and review, and etc. So, jadi dapat kita simpulkan bahwa instructional design itu adalah alat penunjang pembelajaran bagi guru supaya dapat menciptakan proses pembelajaran yang efektif dan efisien bagi semua kalangan. And then the next is about lesson planning. What is lesson planning? A lesson plan is a teacher's daily guide for what students need to learn, how it will be taught, and how learning will be measured. And then the most effective lesson plans have 6 key parts. The first is lesson objective, the second is related requirements, then lesson materials, and then lesson procedure, assessment method, and the last one is lesson reflection. So, kita dapat menyimpulkan bahwa lesson planning adalah bagaimana guru menciptakan kerangka pembelajaran mulai dari materi apa yang akan disampaikan, kegiatan awal pembelajaran, kegiatan inti, hingga kegiatan penutupan seperti evaluasi pembelajaran bagi siswa. Hal ini dimaksudkan agar kegiatan pembelajaran menjadi lebih terarah. And then the next is about Merdeka Belajar. Okay, in this part you can read the slide by your own self while I will explain it in bahasa to make it clear. Jadi Merdeka Belajar ini adalah program kebijakan baru Kemendikbud Republik Indonesia yang dicanangkan oleh Menteri Pendidikan Nadiem Anwar Makarim. Tujuan dari Merdeka Belajar itu sendiri ialah agar para guru, siswa, serta orang tua bisa mendapat suasana yang bahagia ketika melakukan proses pembelajaran. Adapun 4 program dalam Merdeka Belajar itu meliputi yang pertama adalah ujian sekolah berstandar nasional atau USBN, yang kedua adalah ujian nasional atau UN, yang ketiga rencana pelaksanaan pembelajaran atau RPP, dan yang terakhir adalah peraturan penerimaan peserta didik baru atau PPDB zonasi. And then the next materials is about syllabus. syllabus. In this slide, you can see that there are 3 definitions of syllabus according to the 3 different scientists. You can read by your own self. That is from Hutchinson and Waters, 1987, from Yalden, 1987, and Brin, 1984. Okay. And then the next slide is about essential part of syllabus should include. The first is title of the course or course number. The second is location or time of the course. Next is name of the instructor or office location or office hours or office phone or school email. And then about required text or materials, catalog description of course or prerequisites, if any. And then course objectives or learning outcomes. And then the last one is attendance policy. Okay, move to the next slide. It is about assessment in teaching and learning process. Okay, assessment in teaching and learning process is important to know the student quality so the teacher can provide what the teaching method that is appropriate to increase students' lesson mastery in teaching and learning process. I think that is very clear, so I can, I didn't need to explain to you more. And then the next slide is about kinds of teacher administrations. There there are lots of teachers administrations, but I only put several of it in this article. Like the first one is syllabus, lesson plan, atau rencana pelaksanaan pembelajaran, atau biasa disingkat dengan RPP. And then about teacher's books, student book, class order, picket schedule, lesson schedule, and then the last one is student's attendance book. But you can browse it on internet if you want to know more about kinds of teachers administrations. Okay, next slide is about taxonomy Bloom. Nah, di sini saya akan menjelaskannya menggunakan bahasa untuk supaya lebih dapat mudah dipahami ya. Jadi taksonomi Bloom itu dibuat oleh seorang psikolog bernama Benjamin Samuel Bloom pada tahun 1956 untuk tujuan pendidikan. Bloom mengklasifikasikan tujuan pendidikan itu ke dalam 3 ranah atau domain. Yang pertama adalah kognitif, afektif, dan psikomotorik. Lalu selanjutnya mengenai kecakapan abad 21. Nah, kecakapan yang dibutuhkan dalam dunia pendidikan abad 21 ini adalah keterampilan berpikir lebih tinggi atau kita sebut higher order thinking skills seperti itu. Nah, dalam maksud saya dalam kecakapan abad 21 ini ada 4 kompetensi yang harus dimiliki oleh kita. Yang pertama ada creativity thinking and innovation, yang kedua critical thinking and problem solving, yang ketiga yaitu communication, and the last one is collaborations. And then the last materials is about gerakan literasi sekolah atau biasa disingkat dengan GLS. Gerakan literasi sekolah ini merupakan salah satu bentuk kesadaran pemerintah akan pentingnya membangun budaya literasi dalam dunia pendidikan. Implementasi dari kegiatannya berupa 15 menit kegiatan membaca di luar proses pembelajaran untuk menciptakan kebiasaan gemar membaca pada siswa seperti itu. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all about the materials of instructional design in the 6th semester. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.